Thinking about moving to Florida? Here's the big question, Gulf Coast or East Coast? Today, we're breaking down the beaches, the lifestyle, and the real estate so you can decide where you truly belong. Hey everyone, I'm Nick with Zackos Realty and Design Group. Welcome back to our channel. So being in real estate, I work every day with buyers and families who are moving here to Florida. And one of the biggest questions I get is, should I be looking on the Gulf Coast or the East Coast? I've helped clients find homes on both sides of the state, from the laid back beach towns around Sarasota and Naples to the city life in Miami and Jacksonville. So in this video, I'm going to give you an insider's look at what makes each coast unique: the lifestyle, the beaches, and of course the real estate. By the end, you'll have a much clearer picture of which coast might be the best fit for you. Let's start with the Gulf Coast. That is Tampa, Sarasota, St. Pete, Fort Myers, and Naples. When people picture the classic Florida beach life, this is usually what they're thinking of. We're talking calm, clear, turquoise water and powdery white sand. Beaches like Siesta Key, Clearwater, and Naples consistently rank among the best in the country. And because the waves are smaller and it's less choppy, it's perfect for families with little kids, retirees who want a relaxing swim, or really anyone who prefers floating around in calm waters over battling the waves. The lifestyle here matches that laid-back vibe. The Gulf Coast is slower paced, and honestly, a lot of people move here for that reason. Outside of the beaches, Sarasota is really known for having a great art scene. There's the Ringling Museum, a number of great theaters, the ballet, and art galleries and festivals throughout the year. Naples is luxury retirement beach living at its finest. It's known as the golf capital of the world with over 70 golf course communities, and the downtown area has upscale shopping and dining. Fort Myers is a little more casual and affordable, but still has that laid-back Florida feel. And then you've got Tampa and St. Pete, which are probably the youngest and most active cities on the Gulf Coast. You have fun downtown areas, some nightlife, the Tampa Bay Rays and Lightning play here. This area offers more of a city feel while still being close to some of the best beaches in the country. Now let's talk about the real estate on the Gulf Coast of Florida. Tampa's median home price is sitting in the mid 400,000s, which makes it actually pretty affordable compared to the other large cities in Florida. St. Pete is in the high 300s, Sarasota is around 470, and Fort Myers is in the low 300,000s. Naples is the most expensive spot on the Gulf Coast, with homes averaging in the high 500,000. And of course, with any of these cities, it just depends on the type of house and the location. If you're looking for waterfront luxury, obviously the price is going to be higher. But the good news is, in just about all of these cities on the Gulf Coast, you've got options at different price points, from starter homes in the suburbs to $1 million condos on the beach. Overall, if you're looking for calm, beautiful beaches, family-friendly communities, and a slower-paced lifestyle, the Gulf Coast does check a lot of those boxes. Now let's jump over to the East Coast. Think Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Daytona, and Jacksonville. Right away, the vibe here is different. The Atlantic Ocean brings bigger waves, so if you're into surfing, boogie boarding, or just that active beach lifestyle, this side is going to feel a little bit more exciting. Places like New Smyrna, Cocoa Beach, and Daytona are super popular for surfing. The beaches themselves tend to be a bit wider. The sand has more of that golden or kind of orange tint to it, and you get a really different look and feel compared to the Gulf Coast beaches. Lifestyle-wise, the East Coast has a little more, city life and energy when compared to the Gulf side. Miami and Fort Lauderdale are well known for the nightlife, dining, and entertainment. You'll have rooftop bars, dance clubs, and upscale restaurants here. Jacksonville, up on the northern tip of the East Coast, is the largest city in Florida by area and population. So there are a ton of, job opportunities, big city amenities, and culture there. You also have some really fun beach towns like Amelia Island and St. Augustine, which is actually the oldest city in the country and one of our favorite places to visit. And then Daytona gives you that classic beach town feel with a lot of events and festivals, especially around the Speedway. And one of the coolest things about the East Coast is A1A, that scenic highway that runs right along the beach. You can hop from small towns like Vero Beach or Stewart up to the larger cities like Lauderdale or Jacksonville. all while staying right along the ocean. As far as real estate goes, Miami's median home price is up around $560,000. Fort Lauderdale is in the high 400s. So South Florida does tend to be a bit pricier, but as you head north, it does get a lot more affordable. Both Jacksonville and Daytona's average home prices are just under $300,000. So if you're looking for an affordable beach town with a little more action than the Gulf Coast, the Atlantic side gives you a lot of options. But overall, the East Coast is about bigger waves, bigger cities, more nightlife, and more of that fast-paced, energetic lifestyle. All right, so let's put it all together. If you're a family with young kids or you're planning for retirement, the Gulf Coast is probably going to feel a little bit more comfortable. The beaches are nicer, the water is calm, the lifestyle is slower, and you've got a ton of family-friendly towns with great schools and healthcare. If you are younger, maybe more career-driven, or you just love being in a busy, exciting atmosphere, then the East Coast might be a better fit. You'll have nightlife, big city amenities, and all the water sports that you could ask for. And of course, both coasts have affordable options and both have luxury markets. You can find any type of home you want at either. It really comes down to the lifestyle. Do you see yourself enjoying the sunset over the calm Gulf waters or watching the sunrise on South Beach or Lauderdale? The best part is there's no wrong answer. Both coasts of Florida have amazing beaches, warm weather, and real estate opportunities at every price point. It's just about finding the coast that matches your lifestyle. If you're thinking about making the move and want help finding the perfect fit, reach out anytime. I'd love to help you find your ideal Florida home. My contact info is below. We also have free city and area guides on our website you can check out. Like and subscribe if you like this video and you want more, and let me know in the comments. Again, I'm Nick with Zackos Realty and Design Group. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and have a great day.